squelch. Like, I just can't get in there right now, and I don't have another option. I'm just gonna like calm myself right here. Like you just start shaking. Like this, even this tiny like nuance of a movement that can be picked up with the camera. Exactly that. So you start doing that, and it just builds from there. Like you look at a spot on the wall, it's like, that's freaking me out. I don't know why. It's just scary, and everything is just so difficult to keep it together.
So when and how did you get into film?
In 9th grade, I started off as an actress, and in doing productions at the high school, I worked really closely with the director and managed to learn more about the craft, and I just wanted to explore that realm more than I wanted to do acting, so that's where I kind of got interested in directing and producing and just going through the film process in general.
What is it about film that you enjoy?
I could go on for hours with this one, but I'd say it's just that it's so nice to be able to work with such a diverse array of people. It's honestly different every day, and it's just such a subtle art where you can just pick up the nuances and you can like show human interactions, and that's just such a beautiful thing. Like human interaction in action, whereas other forms of art can be more static or just not totally capturing it, but film has so many elements. It has the visual, it has the audio, and it has just a little third element that I don't even know the name for. It's just like a little something different from other art pieces, and it's quite a vague answer, but that kind of encompasses why I'm so drawn to it, I guess.
Please describe the filming process.
Well, first I have to write a screenplay, and then start planning the logistics, and once the boring stuff is out of the way, then I can start looking for actors. Well, previously I would scout them from school through like drama programs and just based on like demonstrated interest. But very soon, with the project that's coming up, I'll be holding auditions in the city and put a casting call and everything, so that's gonna be exciting.
Do you believe that your films can help bring awareness to larger issues?
I do, because at the moment I'm working on a film with the Let's organization of our school, which deals with the portrayal of mental illness in society and all that. And in my earlier film, I tackled the issue of human greed and the impact of that. So in film, I think you always need a theme and like a point to making it, whether it's like artistic expression or conveying a message about a larger issue. So I try to take that into account before I start making a film. So I do think that my projects would, speak volumes on numerous larger issues.
Okay, great. So that kind of leads into my next question, which is, what are you working on right now?
Right now, well, we just got done with a shoot for the Let's film, so that's in production currently, and I'm also in the middle of writing a screenplay for the summer, and that's actually going to be like a very large-scale short story where I gather actors and collaborate with universities to create such a large-scale project. I've never done that before. It's always been like a one-man thing, so that's what I'm working on.
Where do you publish or release your films?
I've published one film on YouTube, and the other two I'm working on are going up there as well. I haven't been too keen on publishing the in-between projects just because they were either unfinished or there was just something lacking in order to put it out there. But it was all like a good experience, so I do have those with me, and the local channel is going to actually broadcast some of my films on television, so you might see some of them there.
Are there any obstacles that you face throughout the filming process?
Oh, definitely. When you work with people, you always have some obstacles, whether that be, in some cases, underprepared actors, which is, inevitable, and some scheduling mishaps, and sometimes even suspended films that, well, it was all a learning experience. It's just taught me a lesson about recruiting college actors who are about to leave. So any obstacle is really just a learning experience. So
Any films that you're particularly proud of?
in terms of screenplay, I think I'm most partial to the one I'm planning for the summer, just because there's the most substance there in terms of symbols and allusions to important things in my life. But the very first film that I made, I think that's going to hold a special place in my heart, because that's what started it all.
So you mentioned that you were an actress. Were you an actress in film or theater?
I started off with theater.
And is there anyone you prefer? Do you prefer film over theater? Or?
I don't want to say I prefer one over the other, but obviously I deal with film directing more, and I try to stay away from film acting just because I don't consider myself an actress. If I do act, it would be on theater, but I just don't have that much experience with theater directing, so they're kind of in their separate worlds in terms of their craft in my mind.
Thank you for sitting down with the Garnet Mind today. Any last closing remarks?
I feel like I should take this moment just to express how thankful I am to everyone who's put in their time and effort and just, moral support to help me with this passion of mine. And just want to say thank you to, choosing me to become the subject of this documentary. That it was such a pleasant just surprise and honor. I didn't think that this would gain so much attention. So thank you, Emily.